Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve question number 10 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. In my previous videos, I've completed the introduction, examples 1 to 7 and questions 1 to 9 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. Now quickly, let us begin with the video. Question number 10 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry says two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. From a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. Find the height of the poles and distances of the point from the pole. So here we have two poles of equal heights standing opposite each other on either side of a road. Right, so let us first draw two poles of equal height which are on a road. So this is the road. Now let us draw two poles and name it as AB and CD. Okay, the height of these two poles are equal. So let us take H meter and H meter. And the road is 80 meter wide. And this road is 80 meter wide. From a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of top of the poles are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. So from a point on this road, we can take anywhere. So let us take a point P here. This point between on the road, the angle of elevation on top of the pole. So angle of elevation from this top of the pole is given as, from the top of the pole to this point is 60 degree and 30 degree, right? So we have to find out the height of the pole, that is the height of AB and CD, and the distances of the point from the pole. And this distance AP and PC we have to find out. Okay, now since the total width of the road 80 meter is given, for example, let us assume the distance from point A to point B to be X. Okay, since they have not given us these distances, we are assuming here to find out them, that let the point A to point B, let it be X. So what will be the distance from point P to point C? So this will be 80 minus X, because 80 minus X, right? Because the total distance is 80 and we are assuming from point A to point B as X. So the distance P to C will be the left out distance, that is 80 minus X, right? So here you can observe that the two right angle triangles are formed, that is ABP and PDC. So here, since the poles are vertical to the ground, so there are right angles formed. Now since these two are right angle triangles, we can apply the trigonometric ratios and we will determine the height of the pole and distances and the distances of the point from the poles. So let us write down, let AB and CD be the two poles of height H meter and P be a point on the road. Okay, now they have given us the width of the road AC as equal to 80 meter. So AP is X meter and PC is 80 minus X meter, right? Now here you can observe that since ABP and PDC are right angle triangles and we have acute angle as 60 degree and 30 degree. So the side opposite the acute angle will be our perpendiculars. Then the side along will be base. So this will be our base and BP and DP will be our hypotenuse. Okay, now here in these two triangles, we know the perpendiculars, that is H meter, and we know the base X and 80 minus X. So we will use the ratio perpendicular by base, that is formed by which trigonometric ratio? Let us find out by writing down this fraction, that is PBP divided by HHB, right? So perpendicular by base is given by tan trigonometric ratio or tan theta. So let us apply the tan trigonometric ratio in the triangles ABP and PDC. So in triangle ABP, tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base, where our perpendicular is AB and base is our AP, and a theta value is 60 degree. So tan 60 is equal to, what is AB? It is the height. Let us write down h divided by AP is x, right? So we are writing h by x. And what is tan 60 from our trigonometric table? Tan 60 is equal to root 3. So root 3 is equal to h divided by x, or we can write h as equal to x into root 3. So let us take this as equation number 1. We got the value of h here. Okay, now similarly let us apply the tan trigonometric ratio for this triangle DPC, and we will find out the value of x. In triangle BPC, again we will apply tan trigonometric ratio, that is tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base, where perpendicular is DC and base is PC, and our theta value now is 30 degree. Okay, so tan 30 is equal to DC is h and PC is 80 minus x. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So it is 1 by root 3 equal to h divided by 80 minus x. So from equation 1 we can substitute the value of h. So substitute h is equal to x root 3 from equation 1. So therefore we get 1 by root 3 is equal to x root 3 divided by 80 minus x. So let us cross multiply. So you get 80 minus x is equal to root 3 into x into root 3, right? So 80 minus x is equal to, what is root 3 into root 3? It is 3, so it is 3x. Send this minus x to right hand side, we get 80 is equal to 3x plus x, or 80 is equal to 4x, or we can write down x as equal to 80 divided by 4. So cancelling 4 1 times, 4 2s are 8, or therefore x is equal to 20 meters, because the width of the road is given in meters, right? So we got the x value, or the distance between point A to point B. Now let us find out the distance from P to point C, which is 80 minus x, right? So 80 minus x is 80 minus 20, which is equal to 60 meters. And also what they have asked, to find out the height of the poles. So height of the pole is given from equation 1 as h is equal to x into root 3. So height h is equal to, so our height h is equal to x into root 3, where x value is what? 20. So 20 into root 3 meters, right? So therefore you can write down the height of the pole is 20 root 3 meter, and the distances of the point from the pole is 20 meter and 60 meter respectively, right? So this is how we solve this question number 10. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, let us solve question number 11 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC and SAT Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry shown on the screen. Thank you.